Hello everyone, it's Kenneth here. Welcome to my quick simulation review of Raw, June 3rd. Raw started off with Stephanie McMahon talking in the ring about Triple H not fighting tonight. Then Miss McMahon came out and said, "Please everyone, don't boo Stephanie. She is doing a great job, and she is right, Triple H can't fight tonight." Next moment. The Shield went 3-on-3 against the Viper, Randy Orton and Team Hell No. At the end of the match, Dean Ambrose hit his finisher and the Shield picked up the win again. Next moment. Daniel Bryan said to Kane that he had to prove that he is not the weakest link in their tag team. So Daniel Bryan said to Kane that he had to find an opponent for later tonight that he could fight in a singles match. Next moment. Jimmy and Jay the Usos went 2-on-2 against the primetime players. At the end of the match, Jimmy hit his Superfly and the Usos won the match. Next moment. Alberto Del Rio went 1-on-1 against Biggie Langston again. Del Rio hit his cross armbreaker, rolled him up and won the match. Impressive. Next moment. The Celtic Warrior Sheamus went 1-on-1 against Cody Rhodes, with Damien Sandow at commentary. Sandow said Cody was playing possum, but then he hit the bro kick and won the match. Of course he did. After the match, Sheamus punched Sandow in the face and said again. Next moment. Triple H left the arena after Stephanie McMahon and Vince McMahon told him that he couldn't compete tonight. He flied all this way for nothing, but he said to Stephanie that he wanted to compete next week. Next moment. Since Daniel Bryan had to prove he is not the weakest link in the tag team, he accepted a challenge by Ryback. Next moment. Paul Heyman thanked Vince McMahon for not putting Triple H in a match against Curtis Axel. But then Vince McMahon put Curtis Axel in a match against John Cena instead, in a no disqualification match. Next moment. Fandango went 1-on-1 against the Great Khali. In the middle of the match, Fandango tried to escape, but The Miz tried to stop him. Then Wade Barrett came out and gave The Miz a bullhammer elbow. After the bullhammer, The Miz had a match against Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett got distracted by Fandango, The Miz hit his figure 4 leg lock and won the match. The Miz is awesome. Next moment. Chris Jericho and Paul Heyman had a contract signing about the Chris Jericho CM Punk match at Payback. After the contract was signed by both men, Chris Jericho put the contract down Paul Heyman's pants. Ugh. Next moment. The Bella Twins and AJ went 3-on-3 against the Funkadactyls and Caitlyn. At the middle of the match, AJ didn't make the tag and left Nikki behind. Then Caitlyn hit a spear and won the match. Damn it, I had the wrong attire for Caitlyn here. Oh my god, the trolls are gonna be Next moment. Kane said to Daniel Bryan that he didn't have to prove that he is not the weakest link. Daniel Bryan then said, "I have to do this." The final moment has arrived. Daniel Bryan went 1-on-1 against Ryback. Ryback put a table into the ring and powerbombed Daniel Bryan to the table. Daniel Bryan won by disqualification. When Ryback went for another table, John Cena came out and Ryback left the ring. Then he fought Curtis Axel in a no disqualification match. At the end of the match, Ryback put Cena through a table and Curtis Axel won by countout again over John Cena. Show over. Hello everyone, it's Kenneth here. Welcome to my quick simulation review of SmackDown, June 7th. SmackDown started off with The Miz hosting The Miz TV, with Kane, Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton as guests. Daniel Bryan said that Kane didn't trust him, and Kane got enough and left the ring. Then Theodore Long came out and said that Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton was gonna face the Shield later tonight in a tag team match. Next moment. Chris Jericho went 1-on-1 against Curtis Axel. In the middle of the match, Paul Heyman said it's club ring time, and CM Punk's Tron played. Then Curtis Axel took advantage, rolled Jericho up and won the match. Next moment. Ryback told Kane backstage that Ryback rules, but Kane said those rules don't apply to me. Next moment. Alberto Del Rio went 1-on-1 against 3-man rock band member Heath Slater. At the start of the match, all of the members attacked Alberto Del Rio, but somehow he managed to fight them off. Then Ricardo hit a crossbody, and that was it, no match. Next moment. Then the big red monster Kane went 1-on-1 against Ryback. In the middle of the match, Ryback got a table, put Kane through it, and Kane won by disqualification. Next moment. Damien Sandow and Sheamus had a chess game. Then Sheamus bro-kicked the TV with the chess game. Damien Sandow got mad and attacked Sheamus. Good job, Sandow. Finally you didn't get attacked by Sheamus. Next moment. Fandango went 1-on-1 against Zack Ryder. Fandango hits his leg drop and wins the match. They never give Zack a push, do they? Maybe I have to come down there and show them how to do business. Next moment. Caitlyn and Natalya talked backstage about the text messages again. Caitlyn finished by saying if it was a creep, she would have been texting Natalya and not Caitlyn. Ooh. And the final moment is here. The tag team champions The Shield went 2-on-2 against Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. At the end of the match, Daniel Bryan hits a no-lock, The Shield gets disqualified, Randy Orton RKOs Daniel Bryan, and this might be a heel turn for Randy Orton. Show over. Hello everyone, it's Kenneth here. Welcome to my quick simulation review of Raw, June 10th. Raw started off with Triple H going one-on-one against Curtis Axel. In the middle of the match, Mr. McMahon came out and said that Triple H lost by forfeit. Then Triple H went onto the ring and said that the match was gonna restart in a 60-minute Iron Man match. Then Mr. McMahon grabbed the ring bell and left the ring. I have no idea what happened here. Next moment. Triple H told Stephanie that she had to talk to Vince before he kicked his ass. Next moment. The big red monster Kane went one-on-one against the United States champion Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose got disqualified because the Shield attacked Kane, then Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton saved Kane. Next moment. Then we got the vote results if Daniel Bryan was gonna face Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. The WWE audience voted for Seth Rollins to face Daniel Bryan, and because of that Randy Orton was gonna face Roman Reigns later tonight. Next moment. The number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, The Miz, went one-on-one against Cody Rhodes, with Wade Barrett at commentary. At the end of the match, The Miz hits the figure 4 leg lock and Cody Rhodes taps out. Then Paul Heyman came out and said that since Fandango got a concussion, Curtis Axel will be in the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship at Payback. Next moment. Then Stephanie McMahon told Vince that it was wrong to embarrass Triple H in front of the world. Next moment. Chris Jericho talked about his match with CM Punk at Payback. Then Jericho said that the match will never. Then he got interrupted by the World Heavyweight Champion Dolph Ziggler. Dolph called Jericho pathetic. Chris Jericho challenged Ziggler to a match. Then he said, "You got it," against Big E Langston. Jericho hit a codebreaker on Big E and won the match. Y2J baby. Next moment. Sin Cara went one-on-one against Antonio Cesaro. Antonio hit a neutralizer and picked up the win. Next moment. The Apex Predator Randy Orton went one-on-one against Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins attacked Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan attacked Roman Reigns, and the match ended in a no count. Then Daniel Bryan went one-on-one against Seth Rollins. Daniel Bryan hit a small package and picked up the win. Then Randy Orton RKO'd Seth Rollins. Next moment. Caitlyn finally found out who the guy that was texting her was. It was Big E Langston. When Big E tried to kiss Caitlyn, he slammed her into the ground and AJ came out. It was all a setup by AJ. Next moment. Damien Sandow went one-on-one against R-Truth. Damien hit the silencer and Damien picked up the win. Then Sheamus came out and said that he was gonna kick off Damien's head at Payback. Next moment. Triple H and Miss McMahon talked backstage. Vince said to Triple H that he is much bigger than a match with Curtis Axel, but he said that if Triple H wanted a match next week, he would get a match against Curtis Axel. The final moment has arrived. The WWE champion John Cena talked with Ryback, which was standing on the stage, about their match at Payback. All the lumberjacks that will be at Payback was surrounding the ring. Ryback and John Cena jumped at each other, but the lumberjacks stopped them from fighting. Show over.